Don't fall over. Stop with the fall over. There we go. Hey guys, Joe here. Doing a quick video before my phone dies because the charger is on the other side of my desk and I can't reach it right now. Wah, first world problems. Today's video is a little bit different. Number one, I don't have the will to edit. I've been trying for the last 2 hours. Trust me, I've been trying. I keep opening Adobe, loading up some video clips to edit and stuff, and then I start watching it and I just go, I don't want to do this. So then I don't. Just the way it is sometimes. But it did bring up another issue because I was thinking about some things and I wanted to talk to you about that today. And today's subject is, what do you do about people that ask you your opinion, you give your opinion, a well thought out and well-educated opinion, and then you do whatever the hell they were going to do anyways. I've run into that with a few different people, and this last one is the most relevant. It's also the most outlandish in what he did. So let's get into it. It's part blog, part vlog, part text, so bear with me. I got a text from him, and he asked me if I would buy his computer or help him sell his computer. Now, I don't need a computer. I have Red Devil, my X99 system. See it up there, and it works fine. If I do anything to this system, the only thing I will do in the future is upgrade the graphics cards to a couple of 1070s or one really strong 1080 Ti. Just depends on what I can get the best deal on. I'd rather spend $600 on two 1070 Ti's used or than $600 on a regular 1080. You know what I mean? So it's up in the air. But anyways, let's get back to that. He asked me to sell his system, and I'll give you a quick rundown based on what I remember from my head and what he put in the text. So his computer is a i7 8700K, good processor, has 32 gigs of G.Skill Trident Z RAM, good RAM. It's 3000 megahertz, so it's not like it's fast RAM, or it is fast, but it's not, 4366 or whatever we're up to these days. Has 960 EVO in it for SSD and then some hard drives. It's in a Corsair case, I think a Corsair case, or it's one of like the 560, the crystals. And the thing that brings it down immediately is the fact that it only has a 1066 gig in it. You got 32 gigs of RAM and an 8700K and you have a 1060 in it. Here's why. He built this system around tax time. Him and a couple of his buddies, a couple of our buddies, bought pre-built systems, or they bought the parts and built the system. I don't know if his is a Cyber Power PC, might be from the sound of it, but a couple of my friends all went out and bought pre-built systems, and they're happy with them. Of course, they spent too much. So my buddy could only get a 1066 gig in his computer at the time, because that was when a 1060 was selling for a 1066 gig was selling for like $500, $550. So to get one was kind of hard, and so he put the system together. So he sends me the PC parts picker list. It totals $1,800. Here's the problem: it is almost September. GPU prices started coming down 2 months ago. Hold on one second. Yep, there we go. Battery warning. So GPU prices came down about 2 months ago, started to, and RAM prices have come back down to closer to MSRP. They're still a little bit over, but not by a ton. Just the supply just isn't there right now. And CPU prices have also come down. 8700K has gone down by almost $100. Now remember, when he bought his was closer to the launch of the 8700K, so he was actually getting, I think he paid like $500 just for the CPU, because some Micro Center was selling them for $500 freaking dollars because they could. But now they sell them for $289, $299 on special. List $399, sale $299. It's always on sale, so it's $299. But when I priced everything out for him, it comes out to like $1,300. I can duplicate his system right now with new parts from Micro Center for about $1,300. And I told him that, and he wasn't happy. And then I didn't show him because it was text. I didn't feel like copying the links and all that crap. But there are people in Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. area, and you can go on Craigslist and fact check me, that are selling 8700K systems that might have 16 gigs of RAM, but that's fine for gaming. But they have 1080s and 1070 Ti's. They have the same amount of storage, same amount of everything, good power supplies. His power supply isn't even that good. His power supply is like a 650, something like that, or 750. It's not enough. And they're selling their systems for $1,700, which is still a little bit high in my opinion, because again, I can piece one together for less than that. I built a 6800K X99 system, and I have the motherboard and CPU for $160. Do hunting, hunt, look for deals, people. Anyways, back on track. I told him no, I told him, why you can list it for 18, but you may get 15 if you're lucky, if it looks really good and put together well. So we finished that conversation. Just the other day, I'm on Facebook and I see he has it listed in the marketplace for nearly $3,000. So not only did he not listen to me, he's listing it for over twice its actual value. Now he is throwing in a monitor, which is just a 29-inch ultra-wide HP, which is like looking at a computer monitor through a mail slot because it's very thin to be an ultra-wide at 29 inches. 34, I think, is the minimum I would go for an ultra-wide, because a 34 gives you more vertical area as well as the wideness to compensate for how it is. It is basically. If you take a 27-inch monitor and squish it, you get a 29-inch ultra-wide. So they're worth $150, $200. They're always on sale. So, but he's got this damn thing listed for almost $3,000. Now, he also said he wants to trade for a MacBook Pro with a touch bar. How much do you think those things would go for? You think those are $1,000 laptops? No. You think they're $1,200 laptops? No. A new MacBook Pro with the touch bar is like 3 G's. Kind of sounds like what he's asking for his system, doesn't it? Just saying. But, yeah. The point of this whole video is he asked my opinion. I gave him my opinion based on my experiences and my abilities and common sense. And he just went, nah, I'll just double it. And then he did. So in another 6 months, when he still has the system, maybe I will trade him this mostly used roll of duct tape and some Excedrin for it. Hashtag not sponsored. Anywho, let me know if you guys had that experience. If you have a friend, family member, anybody that doesn't listen to you and then does whatever they want anyways after asking your opinion. Most of the time it's just validation purposes. So I actually have a policy now. If I get treated that way, if you ask me a question, I answer that question, and you just do whatever the hell you want anymore, after that I don't do anything in that realm for you anymore. So I have 3 or 4 buddies that I will not touch tech. I will not give my opinion on tech. If they say they're going to do something, I'm going to go and buy a GT 1030 and get rid of my 1080 Ti for $50. Okay, whatever, sounds good. And then I just let them go. So yeah, leave that down below. Let me know what you guys have run into. Cars can do that too. I don't suggest cars, but let me know if you run into that situation. I'm going faster than this thing can. Anyway, and don't forget to subscribe. And then somewhere on the screen, don't close your hand, somewhere on the screen will be a couple of other videos. So go ahead and click on them and watch them, because reasons. And get me some subs, damn it. And as always, I'll talk to you later.